Yeah, it's quite some
for this episode. Today we're diving into a really fascinating document from the Sri Vidya Trust in India. It presents something called Sri Vidya Upasana Tantra as a kind of sacred convergence of sciences.
Yeah, it's quite something. This tradition, preserved by Guru Dr. Managurunathan, is described as an ancient spiritual science focused on transforming consciousness. What's really unique is how it claims to integrate 7 different sciences, both ancient and modern, into one complete system.
Right, and those 7 sciences cover a wide range, from yogic science and physical science to neuroscience, quantum science, consciousness science, Vedic science, and even cymatics, which is the study of sound and vibration patterns.
Exactly. Maybe we can start by briefly unpacking each of these sciences to get a clearer picture?
Sure, so yogic science is basically about uniting individual consciousness with universal consciousness. It includes practices like meditation, breath control or pranayama, chakra activation, and reaching states like samadhi. It sees the body as a microcosm of the universe.
And the knowledge here is experiential. You actually have to practice it to verify it. It's not just theoretical.
Then there's physical science, or classical physics, which studies the material world objectively through experiments and math. It assumes the observer and the observed are separate, and it deals with laws governing matter, energy, space, and time.
Neuroscience, on the other hand, studies the brain and nervous system. What's interesting is how it's shown that meditation and mantra can literally rewire the brain. This neuroplasticity idea. So it bridges objective brain study with subjective experience.
Yeah, that's a key point. Then quantum science explores matter and energy at the subatomic level. It introduces concepts like superposition, entanglement, and the observer effect, which challenge classical ideas of objective reality. Reality here is seen as vibrating fields of probability.
Consciousness science is a bit different. It's interdisciplinary, tackling the hard problem of consciousness. It asks how awareness arises and combines neuroscience, philosophy, quantum physics, and contemplative traditions to explore subjective experience.
Vedic science is the ancient Indian knowledge system, covering astrology, sacred geometry, Ayurveda, mantra, and tantra. It's fundamentally a science of consciousness, expressed through the cosmos. And knowledge is passed down experientially through a guru-disciple lineage.
And finally, cymatics is the study of how sound creates visible patterns in physical media. It validates the Vedic idea of Parabrahma, or the universe as sound, by showing that sound vibrations actually shape form.
So when you look at all these sciences side by side, you start to see some fascinating convergences and differences.
Like the observer versus observed question. Physical science sees them as separate, but quantum science shows that observation actually changes reality. Sri Vidya and Vedic science go further. They say the observer is the observed, pure consciousness itself.
Neuroscience is kind of caught in the middle, studying the brain that's doing the observing. Sri Vidya Upasana Tantra dissolves this separation, recognizing the divine as both observer and observed.
Another big difference is reductionism versus holism. Physical science and neuroscience break things down into parts, while yogic, Vedic, and consciousness sciences study the whole system, including subtle and transcendental levels.
Quantum science points to a holistic universe too, with entanglement showing everything is interconnected.
Then there's the relationship between matter, energy, and consciousness. Physics unifies matter and energy. Quantum field theory shows matter arises from fields, but Sri Vidya goes further. Consciousness is the fundamental ground. Shiva represents pure consciousness, Shakti dynamic energy, mirroring quantum vacuum and particles.
Time and space are also viewed differently. Physical science sees time as linear or relative. Quantum science introduces non-locality beyond space-time. Yogic science aims to transcend time in deep meditation, and Vedic science works with cyclical cosmic time.
Sri Vidya situates the practitioner at a timeless center called the Sri Bindu, which is quite profound.
And when it comes to tools of transformation, each science has its own. Physical science uses technology, neuroscience uses therapy and medication, quantum science uses precision instruments, yogic science uses breath, posture, and meditation, and Vedic or Tantric science uses mantra, yantra, which is sacred geometry, and initiation, or diksha.
Sri Vidya uniquely combines all these: sacred sound, geometry, breath, and initiation, creating a multi-dimensional technology of transformation.
That brings us to the Sri Chakra, or Sri Yantra, which is central to Sri Vidya. It's a sacred geometric diagram that encodes quantum field theory concepts, cymatic patterns, neurological maps, cosmic geometry like the phi ratio, and a cosmological diagram from pure consciousness to the manifest universe.
It's like a living symbol that unites science, spirituality, and experience in one elegant form.
And the benefits of integrating these sciences through Sri Vidya Upasana Tantra are wide-ranging. Physically, it improves flexibility, immunity, and longevity. Mentally, it reduces anxiety and improves focus.
Neurologically, mantra and meditation literally rewire the brain. Energetically, it activates chakras and prana flow. Spiritually, it leads to liberation, bliss, and self-realization.
Practically, it helps remove obstacles, brings success and abundance, and on a community level, it promotes service and social harmony.
Ultimately, the goal is moksha, liberation, and union with supreme consciousness.
So, when you step back, modern science is increasingly recognizing reality as a unified, vibrating conscious field. Sri Vidya Upasana Tantra has embodied this understanding for thousands of years.
It doesn't contradict science. It completes and transcends it by offering direct experience of the supreme reality.
The Sri Chakra is the ultimate symbol of this unity, a cosmic map, a quantum field, a sound pattern, and a spiritual path all in one.
It invites us to see ourselves not as separate observers, but as integral parts of a living conscious universe.
Yeah, it's a beautiful convergence of ancient wisdom and modern knowledge.
Definitely. It really makes you think about how science and spirituality might just be two sides of the same coin.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for exploring this with me today.
Thanks. It's been a fascinating journey.